William Hutchison in Armenia, Colombia. As many of you know, along with my wife, I'm the owner of the two real estate companies that you see in the thumbnail. I said a couple of videos ago, probably not a couple, longer than that, that once I had all of my bills for the year and they got paid, then I would do an update on the actual costs for 2023. There's skeptics out there, I know that, but these are numbers, they're dead on, they're in some cases unbelievable, I guess, because for what it costs me here to live all across the board, I'm hearing that in some cases that just covers the services where you live. I'm using 4,300 pesos to the dollar. That's not the rate right now, but that's the average of the 12 months. This is not deeply scientific. I took the closing COP number at the end of every month and just averaged it, and it came out to 4,300. Right now it's floating 3,900, 4,000. So I would expect the total here, because the peso is 10%, you get 10% less for your dollar than the average that I'm using. The total cost here would go up 10%, and it's going to bring it closer to 900 a month. I have to refer to my notes. As I've said in another video, I live in a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, office, 2 living room townhouse of about 1,300 or 1,400 square feet, gated community pool. And for that, average for the year, I paid $465. Now, you can cut that down. You don't need a 4-bedroom, 3-bath townhouse. If that's what you prefer, you could go to a 2 and 2, or maybe even a 3 and 2, or a 3 and 3. You could go to a condo, and you could cut the rent down maybe as much as $100 a month. I prefer to live in this townhouse. So $465 was my average for rent. My water, I averaged $28 a month. My internet didn't change. It's 130,000 pesos a month for internet and television. That's high speed. About I think a little over 100 channels of television. I don't watch television very much. That's $30 a month on average. My gas for hot water and cooking averaged $11. My electrical power averaged $23. And my food, and I've said many times that we eat well, but there's no eating out in this number. We don't eat out often. And on the other side of the coin, there's things in here that aren't really food that we can buy at the big box that just goes into the food budget. Think toilet paper, aluminum foil, kitchen towel, anything for cleanup, toothpaste, shampoo, all of those sorts of things. I average $245. The average for 2023, $802 a month. Those are accurate numbers taken right out of my recap that I do every month. I track all of our expenses, not that we have a budget, but just to know what's going on as far as the financial end of things is concerned. It would be very easy last year to cut that down to $750. So if you rent maybe a place a little smaller, or maybe a condo, even coming up this year, if the peso stays where it is, easily $750 a month, US dollars to live here. That's the recap. For the skeptics out there, don't be skeptical. It's a very inexpensive lifestyle here. If you're struggling, you don't need to. Obviously, at $750 a month, if your income is say $1,200 or $1,300, you're not going to be running around the world every 3 months, taking flights and those sorts of things. But if you're careful, you're fine. If you come with some equity and a bit of a pension, you're fine. There's $1,500 a month, you'd live like a king. You'd have $750 or $800 for your expenses and a similar amount for discretionary spending. This total, I should be clear, does not include a health insurance premium. I'm covered, my wife works for a bank, so I'm covered through her policy. I would think a health insurance premium, the numbers I've seen are close to $100 a month for a couple. Some are paying more because they have pre-existing conditions and so on. That's it for today. William Hutchison. Please subscribe if you find the channel of interest. It helps me get my videos out to more people because subscriptions and likes drive the Yahoo algorithm. I live in paradise, and you can too.